Okay, so I'm gonna make a quick video, and I know there's people that keep trying to throw smoking cigarettes in my face, and I keep reminding people that I smoke organic tobacco with organic papers. So when I smoke cigarettes, it's not like the store-bought stuff that has like 5 million chemicals, including formaldehyde, that they won't list. That's basically what makes MS worse, is all the extra chemicals that are in store-bought packaged cigarettes. These are the Native American spirit organic, so even the way that it's grown, the tobacco is just a plant. So the worst health effect that this has, obviously smoke's not good for anybody. It's just like if you inhale like a factory fire, that's a lot worse with the chemicals. But any kind of campfire, obviously, if you have too much smoke, that's not necessarily good. But primarily, it's going to be the worst thing is it can increase blood pressure, and it's like cardiovascular impacts. And I know this because of studies on just nicotine itself, not cigarettes per se, but just the base chemical in a cigarette, nicotine. That's not what I was going to make this video about, but I thought that I would mention that. That was in high school. I did a scientific experiment on the effects of nicotine on plants, and well, a lot of them died, for the record, but not all of them. Don't even ask me about the gerbil experiment. Oh yeah, the high school used to have us train not train, but like experiment on live animals. High school. I don't think you can like opt out of that. Anyway, I should have made this a separate video, but maybe I'll make another one later, because I still want to plan for the big day, the big event. And I'm not just talking about the fireman's picnic, the community event that's supposed to raise some money for the fire. If Shawano County would ever stop fucking with my money, I was going to donate to the fire department. But if I keep getting not my entire Social Security check, I can't exactly fucking do that. I'm already trying to recover from like surprise. Well, I mean, it probably wasn't a surprise to everybody else, but all of a sudden there's like 2 teenage twins' birthday. It was like, what am I supposed to not do? I mean, come on. Anyway, so 8-8, in addition to that, it's also Lionsgate. Now, why does that matter? Well, speaking of portals and CERN and things like that, and so Starwater hasn't commented on any of this, but I did tag her in something, and we kind of mentioned CERN and some stuff, and all the things. But so the Green Valley, Wisconsin, and then the Green Valley, Illinois is kind of weird in and of itself. Like discovering that, just kind of what in the mirror portal effery is this? But then 8-8 is the Lionsgate portal. And I am an August Leo. Rhonda was like, your birthday coming up? I'm like, yeah, yes it is. I am an August Leo. It's coming up, eventually. It's after 8-8, but that 8-8 is the Lionsgate portal. I know this because once upon a time I was going to turn like 8-8 into a celebration of like all Leo season. You know why? Because Leos, they're ridiculous. We are the mirrors of the zodiac, and we also lick them, which is kind of weird. I mean, maybe not all the time, but... And I know I look right... Like, I need to lick a mirror right now. I need to fix my hair, but, I can't be fabulous all the time, right? At least I'm dressed, and at least I have a good excuse for being a little... Anyway, so what was it? Oh, yeah, Lionsgate. So that's some strong energy on that day, and that's another one of my concerns, is if people F around, like, you might literally summon Satan. Or God, but probably, I don't know. It's Lionsgate portal, and it's when the sun and the zodiac Leo and the star Sirius all line up, and there's like massive energy. People that are on the spiritual spectrum, they'll say they'll get all kinds of downloads during that time, etc., etc. Lionsgate portal. So for the spiritual people, I want you to consider that for a moment. Like if there was, in the event that some kind of divisive group showed up at a supposed to be a family-friendly event in my energy, could that be potentially like catastrophic in areas and quantum levels that people can't even foresee, given what I just said about Green Valley, Wisconsin and Green Valley, Illinois? And I'm sure I'm not the only one with like glitch in the matrix like that, right? So is it the same cat? or a different cat? Is it the same? You get what I'm saying, right? It's just kind of weird. Like those glitches in the Matrix. It's like, what are they trying to change? Anyway, and that's more for the like the tinfoil people that don't necessarily believe in, or at least the brand of spirituality that I believe in. Like maybe there's some Jesus people that are like, well, it's kind of weird what you're talking about, Wendy, but maybe there's something onto this Lionsgate portal energy, this 8-8 Lionsgate portal. You just look at the number 8-8, it can mean a multitude of things. Like it can mean neo-Nazi shit, but it could also mean like China. I want to say like good game in China. So I'm not exactly sure, but there's lots of things to consider. But I was maybe going to turn it into my birthday party, because then my birthday's the week after. But I don't know if I'm going to have a party here. I don't know. Like, what's the point? I'm, like, too old. I've spent the last so many birthdays by myself. It's just going to be nice to, like, have people to celebrate with, regardless of party. So there's some of that. But, yeah. So that's kind of it in a nutshell. Again, Lionsgate Portal 8-8. Lionsgate Portal in Green Valley. Well, it's everywhere, but I'm weirded out by the double Green Valleys and the 8-8 and a big event. It's just weird. All these, what do they call it? Synchronicities in the spiritual community. I don't know what they call it in the tinfoil place. Like glitches in the Matrix. Like, was that the same cat or is it a different cat? What are they? You get but what happens when it's not just like a media thing, but like you actually literally physically went to the mirrored city of Green Valley, Illinois, and you went and saw the Coriel Street, and you're like, holy hell. And there was a W on there, apparently like a Wesley, whatever. I don't know. I guess allegedly. I don't know. I had to ask the internet some stuff because I knew Dad was born there. I didn't necessarily know all the history, right? I knew that there was some circus people. I didn't know. Well, maybe I did know it was Vern, although I'm not sure. But I knew there was something. I knew Clyde was like in Missouri. Like all the other Coriels were in Missouri, as far as I knew, in Kansas City, Missouri, in Missouri. Which, as it turns out, St. Louis isn't even that far from Pekin, Illinois. And yeah, that's kind of that Missouri twang. There's a bit of a Missouri twang, I know, because every time I go and visit there, and then I come back to Wisconsin for a little while, it'd take a while to stop saying crawdad. That drawl, you get that drawl. My dad had that drawl. He'd really get that drawl when he go back to Kansas City, Missouri. But you know what? They got that drawl in Pekin, Illinois, too. I noticed that right away. Like, holy crap, they kind of got a bit of a southern, just a bit of a, like, the way that I talk, the yatter he, I'm like from Wisconsin, the Yooper there, hey, the up north, and it kind of, like, people from Pekin, Illinois, unless I did that accent, they could probably tell that I was from Wisconsin. You know why? Because I didn't say crawdad when I was there. I'm not trying to make fun of the people of Pekin, because I think they're actually I think that drawl is actually kind of adorable, to be perfectly honest. And I'm also kind of excited that Pekin, Illinois they were the location that the first slave was freed by Abraham Lincoln. Now, Peoria tries to take credit for that, but the thing about Peoria is that's just where that person was buried, so then Peoria tries to steal the credit, but the slave was actually freed in Pekin, Illinois. So Peoria just thinks it's better than everybody. You know what they say? There's a saying about Peoria, Illinois, and like the when you donate a dollar to the Catholics or something, it turns into a euro. But that only happens in Peoria, Illinois. It don't happen in Pekin, Illinois. But you know what? Pekin doesn't have. They don't have a Kabbalah center or. They could if they wanted to. They do have a dispensary though, which is kind of cool. Pekin, Illinois is making that noise. Mm-mm-mm. And every now and then I like to peek in on Pekin. And maybe someday I will make it to that Marigold Festival. That Marigold Festival. Speaking of Marigold, Mary Burris is their mayor. And I don't know, people are just like, I think she seems, from a distance, at least observing on the internet, she seems pretty cool. So I don't know why people don't like her. Am I trying to suck up so that the mayor be like, wait a minute, who is this lost Coriel? And would she want to work my campaign? I don't know. Could you keep the people off? I'm not saying anything about anything. I'm just saying that. I don't know what I'm saying. I'm saying I'm warm And oh yeah, did I mention I have multiple sclerosis that impacts my brainstem, including the pons and medulla, which is required to live? So I'm really glad that people on the internet that know how to type comments are judging me. Because you know what? All the shit that I've been through, I guarantee you that even most of the people I know, including strong people, they would have crumbled under the weight of my life. They wouldn't have made it as far as I did. They would have given up. I promise you that. See, I was tempered in raw shit. And I still have a heart. It would be smart to not, word on the street is one of the most dangerous kind of people is an empath that has went dark. Somebody that feels and cares about everything, but then they get chewed on so much that they just turn dark. And they start to not even, and they just turn off their emotions after a while. It's kind of scary. So anyway, yeah. I think that's about it. I'm probably not going to make anything creative until I have the place to myself again, because I can't concentrate when there's, like, kids in my room. I mean, that's probably okay. I'm going to have to set some ground rules when I actually have paid work, though, and a locking door. Like, I'm going to need my space. I have my own requirements to be happy and comfortable as well, too, and I'm going to be more vocal about those things. So, anyway... my desk is in there, right? And that's kind of, So anyway, that's my video. And yeah, I hope you all have a beautiful, blessed day. And I will probably be in a better mood when I actually get some adequate rest. It's kind of an adventurous day. And, usually there should be a bit of, well, we'll talk about that another time. Anyway, thanks for watching. Peace, love, light, and kittens.